Nithyananda, and welcome to all the viewers watching us live from the Pacific time zone. We are now entering into the 4 a.m. Brahma Muhurta Nithyananda Yoga session. So let's prepare ourselves. Hope you all are seated with your Panchapatra Manadhanani, which is your water cup and the spoon for performing the ritualistic cleansing. And also, make sure that you have the vibhuti in the 16 places. So, even if you don't have any of these items today, that's perfectly fine. If this is the first time you're joining us, welcome to Kailasa's Nithyananda Yoga. We'll be guiding you step by step each day through the various different asanas and also the spiritual aspect of the Nithyananda Yoga. So, with these things ready, let us now enter into the Nithyananda Yoga itself, starting with the Sadguru Vandanam, where we are going to be invoking the presence of our beloved Guru, Swamiji, so that the entire yoga has his presence. So, let's sit straight with our head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Be seated in your comfortable asana, whether it's Sukhasana, whether it's Padmasana. Bring your hands together in front of your heart center. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath and we'll chant the Sadguru Mantram. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Triguణarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Next, we'll be chanting the Shivamula mantra Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha 11 times internally, invoking Paramashiva's presence. So, all of you will be chanting internally. I'll just be chanting it aloud so all of us can follow along together. Om Ham Hum. Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha. 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 Now we'll be entering into the Tattvachana or the ritualistic cleansing. So, in the ritual of the Nithyananda Yoga, we're not just purifying the body, but also the various different components of our body itself. So, that is what the Tattvachmanam is, purifying the Atma Tattva, Vidya Tattva, and Shiva Tattva. So, let's begin with the Tattvachmanam. Sorry for the technical glitch. We'll now be entering into the Tattvachmanam. Please bring your hands into the Gokarna Mudra, bringing the index finger to the center of the palm. Now take an adharani of water and pour it into the center of the palm. And we'll be drinking the water at the end of the mantra when I chant the word Swada. We'll be repeating this 3 times. Om Atmadattvam Shodayami Swada. Take another Uddharni of water. Om Vidyadattvam Shodayami Swada. Take another Uddharni of water. Om Shivadattvam Shodayami Swada. Now you can rinse your hands. Now with the base of your right hand thumb, wipe the upper and lower lips. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Once again, rinse your hands. Next, with the index, middle and ring fingers, that's above the upper lip, below the lower lip. Once again, rinse your hands. With the index finger and thumb, that's the right nostril, left nostril. The ring finger and thumb, that's the right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear. Once again, rinse your hands. Next, with the little finger and thumb, touch the navel, right chest, left chest. With all fingertips, touch above the head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and the heart center. Once again, rinse your hands. Next, we'll be entering into the Sankalpa where we set the conscious resolution for the Nithyananda Yoga. So let's place our right hand on our left hand and both our hands on the right side. This is the Sankalpa Mudra. Close your eyes now. Take a moment to decide what you want to manifest from today's Nithyananda Yoga. What do you want to achieve? What breakthroughs do you want to experience? Take a moment to visualize that because every Sankalpa is a Sankalpa of Paramashiva's energy flowing through you. Mama Sankalpam Shiva Sankalpam Astu. That is the declaration. My Sankalpa is Paramashiva's Sankalpa. So allowing Paramashiva's energy to flow through you during this time is what the Sankalpa is. So set the declaration what you want to achieve, what you want to manifest today. And visualize that manifesting as we chant the Sankalpa mantra, setting this as the goal for today, the goal for manifesting in our life. ममोपात समस्त त्वरितक्षय द्वारा भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थं श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थं च अद्य भूद्भोक्त एवं गुण विशेषेण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थं नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये. Please take another drink of water and rinse your hands. Om apaupasprishtya. And with that, we complete the Tattvachamana, the ritualistic component of the Nithyananda Yoga. And we'll now be entering into the Nithyananda Yoga itself, starting with just warm up. So we've all just woken up right now. Our body would be a little bit stiff. And if you have been following along, would love to hear your comments in the live chat. So you can share how you are experiencing past few days the Nithyananda Yoga, and you can put your comments. Feel free to put your comments in the YouTube chat, and would love to have a more interactive session with all of you. So with that being said, let's all stand up on our yoga mat. And we're just going to be starting with a simple neck rotation, rotating, starting with our neck and working our way down to each part of our body. Just start with a gentle neck rotation. Take it nice and wide. Just start feeling your body. You can worry about all the other things later. Yoga is the time you're going to be connecting with your body. Let's switch directions. So let's give it our best. Let's spend as much time as we can unclutching from all of the other worries, problems in our life. Now, if you're feeling any particular point in your neck is hurting a little bit, maybe you didn't sleep well, take a moment to just stretch that part a little more. Feeling any stiffness, you can just turn your neck from side to side, top to bottom, right to left. Just feel your neck completely. Yes. Next, we'll be moving to the shoulders. Bring your hands to your shoulder and you can start rotating your shoulders. Go nice and wide. You want to go as close as possible. When you come front, try to push your elbows together. Try to touch your elbows together. Give it a nice push. Crunch your back forward and squeeze in the front, allowing your back to expand behind as much as possible. As you take it down and towards the back, then push your chest forward. Allow your chest to nicely expand and take that entire range of motion, stretching the entire chest. Just allowing the muscles to stretch, allowing the blood flow to move freely. You can increase the speed a little bit more. Let's change directions and relax. Now let's move to the arm rotation. So we're going to rotate our arms in the forward direction. You can start rotating. Go slow, start slow, and yes. So let's slowly increase the speed, just allowing the blood to start flowing through our entire shoulder, and you can switch directions. And now you can slowly relax. Now let's just rotate from side to side, just waking up the entire back now. So you can keep your hands close to yourself, or if you want to keep your hands wide open, you're feeling that is stretching you, then you can do that. So just see which position is fine and try to push yourself as back as possible. You want to try to see the opposite side. You can even turn your neck as you go. So try to see the opposite side. Any cracking sound is good. Just remind all the apana from the bones. And now you can relax. Now we're going to do a forward bend. Let's bend forward all the way down. Open your legs a little wide and bend forward. Just relaxing the lower back now. So you can first try to touch the ground and just feel your lower back. You can just bounce a little bit if you want. Feel your hamstring muscles as well behind the legs, pulling as you bounce. Now you can remove your hands off the ground. Just try to push your hands as back as possible, trying to bring your forehead all the way to the knees, in between of your legs. Just bounce a few more times, just allowing the lower back to stretch. And now let's just turn to the sides. And now when you're turning to one side, you can maybe hold your leg with one arm and with the opposite arm, try to pull yourself behind. You should feel a really nice stretch all over the side, your opposite side you're turning to, from the shoulders all the way down to the hips. Should feel a really nice stretch completely. And let's switch sides. Stay here for a few moments. Try to catch, imagine trying to catch a particular object from behind you. Should feel the stretch all the way to your hips. Try to bring your chest as close to your leg as possible. And let's go to the opposite side once more. Stay here for a few moments. Breathe nice and deeply. Don't hold your breath. Let's switch sides. And relax. Okay. Slowly, you can walk your feet together. That's good. Next, we move to the hips. So, just bringing your hands to your hips. Just start performing nice, wide hip rotation. Now, relaxing the hips. If you are feeling any, if you have been following us over the last few days and you have felt any particular pain in your hips, in the joint between your legs and thighs, legs and hips, that particular point over here, if you've been feeling pain over there, it's or just sweet pain, that's good. Just perform the hip rotation now, just releasing that lactic acid. Nithyanandam once again to all the new viewers who are joining us right now. And okay, relax. Let's now move to our knees. So bringing your hands to your knees, start making a nice deep rotation. You want your knees to go all the way in front of your toes. Keep your feet together. So as you're rotating your knees, you'll also be rotating your feet lightly, just massaging them. Let's go nice and deep, just a few more times. You can switch the directions. And relax. Okay. Now let's move to the ankles. Start rotating your ankles. And you can switch directions. Let's change the leg. Let's switch directions once again. And good. So with that, we completed the just basic warm-up and we'll now be entering into the skeleton dance. So the skeleton dance is basically the best way Swamiji has given us to make our entire body, and we'll be playing some nice high beat music, Swamiji songs to tag along with that. But don't have any particular pattern in the way you're moving your body. Just feel free to completely just move your body randomly without any particular pattern. So let's now stand and close our eyes. And first, visualize yourself as a complete skeleton. No bones, no muscles, no muscles, no skin, just completely bones. Nothing else. Bring the visualization in your feet, in your legs, your hips, your upper body, your face, your hands, every part of your body has now completely become a skeleton. Now, holding on to this visualization, we'll be playing the music and just intensely move your body. Let's begin. Business, awareness, freedom. Just a few more minutes. Let's keep going. Last few minutes. Just to sleep. Okay, let's stop. Come to a complete standstill. Completely stop moving your body. Intensely bring awareness to your breath. Feel your entire body pulsating with the energy, your heartbeat. Take as deep breaths as possible. Your breaths can be fast, but deep. Make them as deep as possible, pulling in as much as prana as possible. Feel your body completely settling down. Now, slowly, you can open your eyes. Yes. So, with this, we'll now be entering into the Akhada component of the Nithyananda Yoga. So, once again, just a recap to all the new viewers joining us. So, basically, the Nithyananda Yoga has 508 different asanas. Nithyanand, sorry for the technical glitch. Yes. So Nithyananda Yoga has two aspects. One aspect is the Akhada component, the strength component where all the asanas, 508 different asanas, there are so many asanas where, for example, the Vrikshasana too, or the Shashankasana. So many of these asanas require you to have more strength to be able to hold your body upside down, to be able to balance on one leg. So, for all of that, we are building the strength. And then the other component is the flexibility, where you need to be able to do asanas with your leg behind the head, where you're going to be doing a complete split. So, for all of these asanas, we need to prepare ourselves every day so that when we come to those asanas, it will become much easier. So that is what we are doing at the start of the Nithyananda Yoga every day. And we have a very simple sequence of various different asanas from the Akhada where we'll be performing them, guiding you step by step so that you're also able to do. So the first one that we're going to be starting with today is the Dhan. So first is the Sadharan Dhan, where it's the regular Dhan. There are a few variations of this which we'll be doing today. So starting with the regular Dhan. So from a standing position, you're going to be bending down, bringing your hands to the ground, then jumping the feet back, lowering the chest down, pushing your chest up, pushing the hips up, jump your legs forward and stand up. So this is the basic sequence. This is the basic done that we're going to be performing. Okay, so we'll be doing this around 10 to 15 times. You can try as much as you can. Push yourself to your limits. That is the most important part for you to experience the breakthroughs. Okay, so push yourself. If you're not able to, take 5 to 10 seconds, hold your breath, catch your breath, allow your body to relax, and try as much as you can. Okay, first two we'll be doing together. We'll go step by step so that you get the flow of it, and then we start continuously. Okay, let's begin. Three, two, one. Lower yourself down, jump back, lower the chest down, push the chest up, raise the hips, jump forward, stand up. Again, nose down, jump the legs back, push your chest down, push your chest up, hip, raise the hips up, jump forward, and stand up. Okay, so this is the flow. We'll now be doing 15 of these, and you can follow along. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. 1. Try to keep the speed. 2, 3, 4, 5. Increasing the speed. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come on, just 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And relax. Okay, that's good. Take a moment, catch your breath, adjust your yoga mat if you need to. So if you felt this is difficult, don't worry. It's just a matter of few days for your body to be able to get used to this. And a fun fact I would like to share with all the viewers is that we had a few people who were finding doing all of these very difficult, and they were not able to catch up and cope up as we were doing the practice. So what happened was, uh, we requested them to do the enema or the jalabasti process, where you're pushing water into your entire digestive system and cleaning it. So once they started doing that, automatically they were able to catch up, they were able to speed up, and they were able to do all of the exercises much more effectively, and increase their speed and stamina. So if any of you are feeling you're not able to catch up, surely try doing this. We have dedicated videos in teaching the science of how it's performed, and surely get yourself one on Amazon and try it out and see how your entire body, your digestive system just rejuvenates just by doing that. With that said, we'll be going to the next Dan, which is the Ramamurti Dan. So this is a bit more less dynamic. So from a plank position, you're going to push your hips slightly up, and from this position, you're going to scoop yourself down and then raise your chest up and reverse. So down, raise the chest up and reverse yourself up. Okay, so let's get in the position. We're going to be doing again 15 of these. Do as much as you can, push yourself to your limit, and try to do 15 along with us. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, come on, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's stand up, come to a standing position, catch your breath. Take nice and deep breaths. So if you felt any of these were easy, surely feel free to continue going as you're taking a break as well, not pushing too much, as we have a lot of beginners also watching us. So whichever position, if you're an advanced yogi practitioner, then you can try more. You can continue doing as you're taking the break. You can try increasing the speed. It's up to you. Your body is just your limit. Make sure you push yourself as much as you can, but at the same time, you're aware of your limitation. So now we'll be moving to the next one. So today we're going to be focusing on a different variation of Matsyasana that is going to be focusing mainly on the torso. So usually when we do the Matsyasana, or as to say in the modern day English language, as they call as the push-ups, we keep our hands at shoulder level. Today what we're going to be doing is you're going to go wide, nice and wide, at least a feet away from your shoulder level, and then you're going to perform the same thing, keeping your hands slightly at an angle. Okay, not keeping your hands exactly straight. Keep your hands slightly at an angle, and we'll be going down and coming up. Okay, so these will actually be a little bit more easier than regular push-ups, than regular Matsyasana. So we'll be doing about 15 of these. Okay, so let's get in the position. Let's get in the position and bring your hands nice and wide. Okay, at least 1 foot more than your shoulder level. Make sure your hands are comfortable. Let's go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, that was good. Take a moment, catch your breath. You need to relax your wrists. You just fold them backwards. By this time, you should be sweating at least. If you're not sweating, you surely have a lot more gas in your tank to push more. Okay? And we'll be doing the same variation of Matsyasana one more time. This time, once again, we'll be doing another 15. Okay, let's go. Let's begin. Let's come back to positions. Keep your hands as wide as you can, not too wide, but at the same time, at least 1 foot more than. So if your shoulder level is here, then you want to at least keep your hands 1 feet more than your shoulder level and do it. Okay? And also, one more thing is don't keep your hands in front of your face. You want to try to keep your hands at the same shoulder level. So, if you're doing the push up like this, not sure how well you're able to see my position. So your hands are in front of your head. For some people, they do that. So you want to walk yourself forward so that your arms, more to say, not just your palm, but your arms are at shoulder level. So that is the best position. Okay, let's get in the position. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. That's good. Take a moment. Just shake your arms out. By this point, you should surely be feeling the effect in 2 points, in your chest and in your triceps, the muscles behind your hand. Just take a moment, relax, and we'll actually be doing just one more round of this, and then we'll be moving into the next part of our body. If you feel that this is too much already for you, as if this is the first day you're not been exercising much lately, no problem. Feel free to just sit in a meditative space of unclenching. Don't get distracted with your phone or any other gadgets for now. Just take a moment to relax as we perform the last set. Let's get back into position. Once again, keep your hands wide and shoulder height. You can stretch your legs back, come into the plank position. Let's go 3, 2, 1, start. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. That's good. Now let's all stand up. Take a moment. Just relax your arms. So today we're going back to the legs and we'll be starting once again with the Tadasana. So today in the Tadasana, how we're going to be doing this. The Tadasana is going to be focusing on the feet and the calf muscles. Okay. So today what we're going to be doing is 3 different variations. You're going to raise your hands all the way up in the Tadasana. First variation, you're keeping your feet close together, forward, and you're going to just raise your legs up, your body up, and bring it almost down, and then go back up. Okay? So let's come into position. Raise your hands up. We'll be doing just 30 of this. Okay? Raise your hands up, and let's begin. 1, come down, don't touch the ground. 2, your heels have to be completely off the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, that's good. Most of the times it's just our mind that is like, okay, I'm almost there. After it, I'll relax. But then when you think that you want to do 50, and then, but you're like going there, but you're feeling tired, your mind will be like, oh, it's enough. But when your mind sees, okay, it's almost there, okay, I can wait, then you can see that you're able to push yourself even more. Just shake your legs out. You need to. So the next variation we're going to be doing is we're going to be bringing the toes close together and the heels as wide as possible. Okay? So try to bring your legs as wide as possible. knees almost facing each other. And then once again, you're going to raise your hands up and going to be doing the same Tadasana. Okay? Let's get into position. Raise your hands up. Let's keep our feet as close together as possible. Let's go to 3, 2, 1. Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If you need to readjust your legs, please do so. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. That's good. Shake your legs out. Take a moment to catch your breath. The next variation we're going to be doing is Aramandi style. So instead of bringing your toes together, you're going to bring your heels together as much as you can and then do the same thing. So your toes are pointed out and you're going to be raising. So each of this, so the first variation we did hits the entire calf muscle. The next variation we did hits the outer part. This next variation is going to hit the inner part. So all three variations help the entire strengthening of your foot and the calf muscles. So let's get in the position. Bring your heels as close together as possible. Toes flared out as much. Raise your hands up and let's begin. 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. That's good. So one thing that all of you should keep aware is, and if you want to increase the intensity of this, is now when we are giving the count, right? So at that time, you're so you go 1, you come up and go back down. Instead of that, if your leg base position is up, and when I give the count 1, you go down and come back and fold. That will increase the intensity. So it's like there's a slight difference. 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3. Because your leg is in the lower position for more number of time rather in the high position. So you're waiting with your heels engaged. So that will increase the intensity a little more, but over the 50 repetitions you're doing, you'll see a much better difference than the first way of doing it. So with that, we'll now complete the legs and we'll move to the core once again. So let's all come to a seated position. So today what we're going to be doing first is Viparita Karani. Okay. So this is a variation of Viparita Karani. So we're all lying down on our back and your legs are stretched out in front of you. Your hands are by your side. Okay, you're going to raise your legs up and then from this position, you're going to lift your hips up, come back down and lower your legs. So this is Viparita Karani. So from a laying down position, you're going to go up, kick your legs up and then come back down. Again lift up, kick your legs up and again come back down. Okay, let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, start. 1, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Come back to a seated position. Yes. Next, we are going to be performing Podhyasana. So, in Podhyasana, this is little variation of the asana itself. So, in Podhyasana, basically, we are bringing our legs as close to our head as possible and holding the legs. So, now from laying down position with your hands behind, you're going to raise up and hold your legs and come back down. Okay. So from laying down position, you're going to raise up, touch your toes and come back down. So give it a try for a few times, see how you're feeling. So if you feel this is too difficult, what you can do is just lift your legs up and from this position and then just try to touch your toes. Okay, so you can do both variations. So either the full variation where you're lying down, you're going to raise your legs up, touch your toes and bring your legs back down, or you're just going to keep your legs in the fixed position and you're going to start. Today first what we'll do is we'll do the basic version and as we go we can perform the advanced version, but if you want to do the advanced version you can do that as well. Okay, let's begin. 3, 2, 1. Raise your legs and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Come back to a seated position. I think this was a bit intense. Let's take a moment to just come to the space of samadhi, unclutching and relax the body. Completely unclutch. All the thoughts. Just take a few moments to completely relax. Yes. Now slowly open your eyes, and now we'll be moving to just a few flexibility related asanas, starting to stretch our body. Today we'll be moving a little further with the next set of asanas. So today what we're going to be starting with first is the Hanuman asana. So where we are going to be performing the splits. Okay. So let's all just give it a try. As today we are starting, it's like the start of the month. It's the start of a new series of yoga sessions that you're going to be joining. So just let's take a baseline today of how much we're able to push ourselves, and then maybe in 10 days, again, you can see how much you're able to move, and you'll be able to keep a track of your progress of how you are getting better and better. Okay, so let's go as deep as we can. I'm sure we already have a few Maharajas here. We have Maharaj who can already do the complete split. But for rest of us, let's take a baseline right now of where we are all standing, which position we are in, and push ourselves as much as we can. The best way to start is spread your legs out, and let's just keep our hands on the ground. Okay, just keep your hands on the ground and see your legs slowly stretching further and further. And we are going to hold in the max point, whichever is your maximum that you're able to go to. Hold over that for 90 seconds. You can just count internally. I'm not giving the count. Take your legs as maximum as you can go, and you're going to stay there for 90 seconds. Okay? My legs are still waking up to the split. If you have had previous knee surgeries, injuries, I recommend that you take it slow. Go slow, don't push yourself too much. So right now, this is, I think for this round, this is my maximum. I'm going to be counting 90 seconds internally. Once you have completed your 90 seconds, just come back to a standing position and relax your legs. Okay. Once you've completed your 90 seconds, you can come back to standing position if you need to. Just shake your legs out. Relax your legs for a few moments. Just going to be doing 3 repetitions of this. Take a few minutes to allow your leg to relax. So if you feel that it's too hard for you, you're not yet there, perfectly fine. What you can do is that you can start to do the basics in a sense. Now we have the simple stretches like the forward bend, like the Paschimottanasana, touching your forehead to your knees, and the Bhadrasana, the butterfly pose. So whichever like this, if you feel it's too advanced for you to even give it a try, it's perfectly fine. You can start with something simple. Just going to be playing the Mahavakya so all of us can listen to the Mahavakya as we're doing the yoga.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda.
So let's now give it another try. Let's once again get into position. Let's come, start splitting your legs, spreading your legs further. Lower yourself down as much as you can. So again, put a counter of 90 seconds. Once you're done with your 9 seconds, you can relax. If you want to continue holding, please do so. And I really encourage all of the viewers on the chat to please share how your practice is going on. If you are feeling any breakthroughs, if you are feeling any stretches, if you are able to perform the asana, feel free to share in the chat with us how it's going. And now let's go for the third round. Just the best of three, how much ever we're able to push ourselves. So once again, slowly start, get in the position, and push yourself all the way down. Once you're done, you can relax. Okay, let's sit down now, and we'll be entering into today's set of asanas. And if you need to drink some water, you want to refresh yourself, please feel free to do so. We'll be back in just a moment. Yes. Welcome back. And we'll now be beginning with the next set of asanas for today. We'll be starting with the Samanasana. Yes. So we'll be starting with Samanasana. So in Samanasana, from the seated position, we'll be bringing our left foot to the base of the perineum and take your right foot in your arm and bring it as close to your chest as possible. This is Samanasana. So with your elbow, you're going to be pushing your legs as back as possible and pulling your toes to your chest. This is Samanasana. Bring your feet to the center of the chest. This is going to help very much in opening the thighs out. So the inner thigh, push your legs as back as possible using your elbows. The visualization for this asana is Swamiji. You're performing the Rechak Kumbhaka. So the Rechaka Kumbhaka is where you're going to be inhaling as deeply as you can, exhaling as deeply as you can, hold the breath as long as you can, and inhale again as deeply as you can. So whichever the nostrils are not important, you can breathe through both your nostrils comfortably. Let's stay here for a few moments, allowing the hips to stretch. Try to touch your toes to your chest. Focus on that. So one more thing is, if you feel that your legs are just a bit too far, again, it's important for the hip rotation to happen. So if you can see me, I'm sitting here and my back is bent. My legs are too far away. I'm not able to touch my legs to my chest. Let me show from the side as well. So my legs are just a bit too far. You can see there's so much gap and I'm not able to touch. So what I want you to do is, I want you to sit straight. So not just from whichever position you are in, I want you to push yourself forward. So if that means your legs come a bit down, that's fine. But this is your actual position. I want you to sit from the root of your spine all the way to your neck, sit in a straight line. So push your chest forward, push your hips forward as well. So this is something that I'm going to repeat every day, which is the internal hip rotation, where from the regular position you are in, you're pushing your hips forward. So this flexibility, it's a very subtle flexibility, but will help you in so many asanas. So whichever position you're in, push your hips forward, then pull your legs to your chest. Then you know the actual distance. So hold your leg from the side and you can even bring your hands behind you, but pull your knees also along with the leg. Even your knees have to touch the side of your body. That is the flexibility that you're looking at. Pull your toes to your chest and pull your knees as well. You don't want to leave your knees behind. So you should be feeling the main stretch over here. You're feeling it over here? Yes, that's the important point that we're stretching. So pull your legs as close to you. Pull your legs all the way to your chest. Internally, we'll be chanting the japa Mahasavashivoham. समानासनमावक्ष्ये सिद्धमन्त्रादसाधनात् एकपादमुरौ दत्त्वा गुह्योऽन्यलिङ्गवक्त्रके एतद्वीरासनं नाथ समानासनसंज्ञकम् इत्याकृत्य जपेन्मन्त्रं धृत्वा वायुं चतुर्दले. Relax. The next asana we're moving to is Apanasana. So in Apanasana, let's all turn forward. So in Apanasana, so the leg that you are having raised, so the right leg that you had raised, you're going to bring it on top of your shoulder. Bring your right leg on top of your shoulder and raise your left leg up. This is Apanasana. So sometimes what some of the people do is they just having the leg up and they're not able to raise. The key technique is rolling your legs backward. Sorry, your chest backward, so that the center of the gravity is no more in your legs but is in your hips. So then it becomes easier to raise your legs up. So you're almost on your lower back. You can keep your hands nice and behind. This is Apanasana. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. And the internal japa we are chanting is Mahasadashivoham. Kevalam padamekam cha skandhe charopya yatnatah ekapadamuro dattva mukhyonya vaktrake. Relax. Lower the legs down and we'll be switching the sides. Let's move to the left side. Now bring the right leg to the base of the perineum. Take your left leg. Once again, hold your leg. Push your chest up. Push your hips forward. And you're going to pull your leg towards you. Pull your legs all the way close towards you. Stay here for a few moments. Just allow this time to pull your legs to stretch as much as you can. See the stretching happening slowly. Internally, the visualization we are holding is Swamiji in our inner space, and the pranayama continues to be Rachel Kumbhaka along with the internal japa of Mahasadashivoham. समानासन वा वक्ष्ये सिद्धमन्त्रादिसाधनान् एकपादमुरो दत्त्वा गुह्योऽन्यलिङ्गवक्त्रके एतद्वीरासनं नाथ समानासनसंज्ञकम् यत्याकृत्य जपेन् मन्त्रं कृत्वा वायुं चतुर्दले. And now we'll be entering into Apanasana. So now let's raise our left leg onto the left shoulder and take on our right leg, straightening it, and lean backwards, lift the right leg off the ground. This is Apanasana. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space, and the internal japa is Mahasavashivoham. केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोप्य यत्नतः एकपादेन गगने तिष्ठेद्दण्डवत् प्रभो अपानासनमेतद्धि सर्वेषां पूरकाश्रयम्. Relax. You can bring your feet down. Just stretch your legs out and shake your legs as we enter into the next asana, which is Gomukasana. So in Gomukasana, we'll be starting with the right leg on top. Let's fold our left leg in and bring the heel towards the opposite hip and take the right leg, place it on top, and now pull your feet together so that your knees align into one straight line. So your knees are stacked one on top of the other. This is Gomukasana. The position for your hands is going to be placed one on top of the other, on top of the top knee. This is Parashamudra. And now we are performing the new pranayama, which is the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. So in Sheetkari Kumbhaka, you are going to clench your teeth and press the tongue against the tip of the teeth and inhale through the teeth, making a hissing sound and exhaling through the nostrils. This is the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. In your inner space, you're going to be holding the visualization of a cow. The internal japa is now changing to Om Nithyanandoham. Okay. So let us now perform the Gomukasana. Savye Dakshinagulpantu Krishtapashre Niyojaye Dakshine Pitata Savyam Gomukam Gomukam Yatha. Next, we'll move to the opposite next asana, which is Anusuryasana. Continue to be seated in the same position. Let's continue to be seated in the same position. Just bring your hands and hold on to the big toes with your index and middle fingers. So, holding on, catching, using the index and middle fingers is called Prana Mudra. Okay, you're going to visualize the great sage Rishika Anasuya, the female sage Rishika Anasuya. She is one of the Rishi Patnis of the Sapta Rishis, the 7 great sages. We are continuing to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka, and the Bandha we are going to be performing is the Moola Bandha along with the Udyana Bandha. So tightening the perineal muscles, you're going to pull the stomach in at every exhalation. So for example, you're going to be first inhaling, hold the Moola Bandha, tightening the perineal muscles, and then as you exhale, you're going to pull the stomach in and up and hold the breath over there for a few moments. As you pull your stomach in and up, and as you release, inhale again through the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. It will be like so, like that. So it's a keep cycle of all the different components together. Internally, we are continuing to hold the japa of Om Nithyananda. दक्षिण गोड़ो नीचो ताने वामो ताके ऊपर आने गोड़ा संधि मिलावे भारी आड़ा पनी पुनी दे संधि पसारी. We're now moving to the next asana, which is Anusuyasana 2. So in Anusuyasana 2, now bring your hands behind the back and you're going to be leaning forward and down, all the way bringing your forehead to the ground, facing the ground. This is Anusuyasana 2. Once again, visualize Rishika Anasuya in your inner space. Continue to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. For this asana, the bandha is only the Moola bandha, and the internal japa Om Nithyanandoham. जीमना घोड़ा की संधि उपरिदा वा घोड़ा की संधि बिलाईरा से घोड़ा स्योले पग तल्यालो वा आडवाई सुदारा से. Relax. You can come up as we now move into the next asana, which is Garudasana. So you can take the right leg up, bring the left leg heel to the perineum, place the right leg in front of that. This is Garudasana. Place your hands on the respective knees. Sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Visualize Bhagavan Garuda in your inner space. You're performing the Sheetkari pranayama. Perform the Moola bandha and continue to hold the internal japa of Om Nithyanandoham. दावो पगमोड़ी येली माहिलम द्वारनी चेदे बेसे चीमनी पगतली दट्टी देखी गोड़ो ऊंचो उबरासे. Continue to stay seated in the same position as we now move into the next asana, which is Naradasana. So in Naradasana, now interlace your fingers behind your neck. Interlace your fingers behind your neck and bring your elbows together. And now you're going to sit on the heel of the left leg. So you're going to sit on your left heel and bring your hands outside of the right knee, turning backward. Twist as much as you can in Narada asana. So in this asana, you're visualizing the great sage Narada in your inner space. Continue to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka, inhaling through the clenched teeth, and the internal japa we're holding is Om Nithyanandoham. पिष्टिजुवाम पगदले केरी भूपरिकाई लगावे फेरी घोड़ा संगी मिलावे जोई दचिपा सिटी रासे सोई. Relax and untwist your hands and come and again be seated on the ground. As you now move into the next asana, which is Matsya Pitakasana. So in Matsya Pitakasana, now you'll once again come back to the seated position of Garudasana. Now you're going to take your left foot, raise it up and place it on the right thigh. So raise your left foot up and place it on the right thigh. Now with your left hand, you're going to wrap your left leg and hold on to the shin of your right leg. With your right hand, you're going to hold on to the big toe of your right leg. So this is Matsya Pitakasana. In your inner space, you're going to be visualizing the Matsya avatar of Bhagavan Vishnu, the fish avatar of Bhagavan Vishnu. We're continuing to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. Inhale through the clenched teeth, and the internal japa continues to be Om Nithyanandoham. Matsya Pitakasana. Vamen avamangushthanto grihitam Matsya Pitakam Yoni Vamena Sampidya Medhradupari Dakshinam. Now moving to perform the asanas on the opposite side. So now if you are still in Matsya Pitakasana, now you can just slide your legs on top of each other. So previously we had the right leg on top and the left leg below. Now we have the left leg on top and the right leg below. So you switch the position of your feet as you're performing Gomukhasana on the opposite side. So once again, keep your hands on top of your knees, one on top of the other. And the pranayama we are performing is continuing to be the Sheetkari Kumbhaka, inhaling through the clenched teeth. Visualize the face of a cow in your inner space. And the internal japa we are going to be chanting is Om Nithyanandoham. Gomukhasana. Savye Dakshina Gulpanto Prishtaparshve Niyojayeet Dakshine Pitata Savyam Gomukam Yatha. Now moving to the next asana, Anusuyasana. Continue to be seated in the same position. Just bringing the index and middle finger to the toes on the respective sides. So your legs are on your sides by the opposite hips. The heels are by the opposite hips. You're going to hold the big toes with your index and middle finger in Prana Mudra. The pranayama we are continuing to perform is the Shitkari pranayama. Visualize Rishika Anasuya in your inner space, and the internal japa is Om Nithyanandoham. दक्षिण घोड़ो नीचो टाने वामो टाको ऊपर आने घोड़ा संधि मिलावे भारी आड़ा पुनि पनि दे संधि पसारी. Now move to Anusayasana 2. Continue to be seated in the same position, as we are just going to be bringing our hands behind the back, interlacing your fingers, lowering the chest down to the feet and the forehead down to the ground. Anusayasana 2. Continue to perform the Shitkari Kumbhaka. Inhaling through the clenched teeth. You can perform the now be chanting Anusayasana 2. जीवना घोड़ा की संधि उपरि दावा घोड़ा की संधि मिलाए रासे घोड़ा स्योले पगतल्यालो आड़वाई सूता. Now move to the next asana, which is Garudasana 2. Now in Garudasana 2, we're going to be sliding the top foot onto the opposite side. So move your left leg onto the left side, bringing the sole of the feet flat on the ground. Place the right foot by the perineum and the left foot in front of the right foot. Sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Visualize Bhagavan Garuda in your inner space, the eagle vehicle of Lord Vishnu. We're continuing to perform Shitkari Kumbhaka, inhaling through the clenched teeth, along with the japa Om Nithyanandoham. दावो पगमोड़ी येड़ी माहिलम वल्पमूलद्वारिणी छेदे बेसे जीमनी भगतली धरती बेगी घोड़ो ऊंचो उबौरासे. The next is Naradasana. Continue to be seated in the same position. As you now just interlace, first sit on the heel touching the perineum. So this, in our case, it's the right heel. Sit on the right heel. Interlace your fingers behind your neck and turn outside of the left foot. You're going to turn as much as you can. Keep the elbows together. Visualize the great sage Narada in your inner space. Gaze to the third eye. Perform the Shitkari Kumbhaka and continue to hold the japa Om Nithyanandoham. पिष्टि जुबाम पगतली खेरी भूपरिता ही लगावे फेरी घोड़ा सुबह पनो है जोई दचिपा सिधीरा से सोई. Relax. You can uncross yourself. And now we move into the next asana, which is Matsya Pitakasana. So in Matsya Pitakasana, from a seated position, we're now going to be placing our right foot on the left thigh. So take your right foot, place it on the left thigh, place it as deep in as possible, and then bring the left leg as close to the perineum as possible. Next, take your right hand and wrap your right leg and hold on to the shin of the left leg. Then take your left hand and hold the big toe of the left foot. Let me repeat once again. So you're taking your right leg, placing it on the inner thigh of the left leg, on top of the left thigh. Then take your right hand and wrap your right hand around the right leg and hold the shin of the left leg. With your left hand, you're holding your left big toe. This is Matsya Asana. So in this, you're visualizing Bhagavan Matsya, the fish avatar of Lord Vishnu. Gaze at the tip of the nose. Continue to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka, inhaling as deeply as you can through the clenched teeth. Perform the Mula Bandha, tightening the perineal muscles, and the Japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Matsyapitaka. Vamen Vamangrushtantum Grihitam Matsyapitaka Yoni Vamena Sampidhya Medragapari Dakshinam. Now move to the next asana, which is Matsyendrasana. So now in Matsyendrasana, let's first come to the center of our mat and stretch your legs forward. Just stretch your legs forward, shake your legs out a little bit. Yes. So for Matsyendrasana, there are two variations. Okay, I'll be showing both of them. The first variation is the main one, and then there's a regression. Okay, so take your left leg and place it on the right thigh. Okay, take your left leg and place it on the right thigh, and you're going to bend the right knee in, and you want your left leg knee to be touching the ground. Okay, and then you're going to turn outside of your right knee with your left hand. Place the left hand on the right cheek and the right hand on the ground behind you for balance. And now you're going to turn behind as much as you can. Okay, a little bit easier variation of this asana I'll show now. Okay, so once again, all of you can see how to perform this variation. So now your legs are stretched in front, and now you're going to bend your right leg. Your left leg is going to go under the right leg, bringing the heel all the way to your right hip, and then place the right leg on top of the left leg, and then you can do the same asana. Okay, this is just a regression, a different variation of the same Matsyendrasana. So the position of your hands are the same. You're placing the hands on the cheek. So whichever variation you want to perform, you can do so. Visualize the great sage Matsyendranatha in your inner space, gazing at the third eye. Perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka along with the internal japa Om Nithyanandoham. Udaram Paschimabhasam Kritva Tishtati Yatnatah Namrangam Pamapadam Hi Dakshajanu Parinyaset Tatra Yamyam Kurparam Cha Yamye Kare Cha Vaktrakam Dhruvor Madhye Gatam Drishtam Pitam Matsendram Uchyate. So the next asana is Kubhasana. So in Kubhasana, we are continuing to be in the same position. Continue to keep your legs in the same position. So whether you are having your leg on top or leg under. The hands are just changing in Kubhasana. So you had your left hand on the cheek, the right hand on the ground. Now you are taking your left hand to the right big toe and you are raising your left hand off the ground and touching your ears. This is the difference of Kubhasana. So you can also do the easier variation where your foot is underneath the thigh. You can continue to do that variation as well. In this asana, you're visualizing a camel in your inner space. And gaze to the third eye. The internal japa is Om Nithyanandoham. Continue to perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka. You want to inhale? Perform the Sheetkari Kumbhaka intensely. Kubhasana. Asana Koguna Jolo Jaye. Now moving to the next asana, which is Matsyendrasana 2. So in Matsyendrasana 2, you're going to continue to be seated in the same position. Don't come out of the position. However you're seated, that's fine. If your leg is on top or your leg is on bottom, that's fine. Now just change the position of your back hand. So the left hand was holding the right toe, correct? And the right hand was on the ears. Now you're just bringing that right hand down. This is Matsyendrasana 2. So make sure you're gazing back and you're twisting as behind as possible and gaze to the third eye. So your face and your body should be turning outward, but your gaze should be towards the third eye. Internally, visualize the great sage Matsyendranatha perform the japa of Om Nithyanandoham and hold the the pranayama, continue to perform the pranayama of the Shikari Kumbhaka. This is Matsyendrasana. Matsyendrapitam Chatara Pradiptim Prachandarak Kandanastram Abhyasata Kundalini Prabodham Dandastaritvam Hidadadi Pumsam. Now you can relax, stretch your legs out, and with this we come to the end of the asanas. We're now going to be moving into Shavasana for a few moments, completely relaxing the body. You can relax your legs, lay down on your back, place your hands by your side, adjust every part of your body. Wherever you're feeling discomfort, just relax that part, bringing your awareness there. Allow your entire body to just relax. Breathe as deeply as you can. Now, slowly come back to your body. Bring awareness to the tip of your toes, to your fingers, and start moving them gently. Now bend your knees and bring your knees to your chest. Wrap your legs and rock from side to side. And slowly you can roll up into a comfortable seated position. So with this, we come to the end of today's Nithyananda Yoga, and we'll be concluding with the Purna Mantra. Let's sit straight with our head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Bring your hands together in front of your heart center. Take a deep breath and we'll chant the Purna Mantra. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओं तत्सत् सर्वं भगवत्श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवपादकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्. Thank you all, and looking forward to seeing all of you tomorrow once again. Thank you all, Nithyanandam.